I am so fucking glad Trump won. Oh man. Now, before we get into this, once again, disclaimer if you haven't seen my other videos, I don't give a fuck about who wins the presidency. In my opinion, we don't have elections, we have selections. And they're all the same evil fuck with a different face. Same shit's gonna happen, maybe a little different. Everybody's for corporations. Corporations are gonna win, the fucking middle class and fucking lower class are gonna lose. Period. Rich people are gonna win, poor people are gonna lose. That's how it's gonna happen every time. But I am fucking ecstatic that Trump won. I am so fucking excited. For one, because Hillary's a fucking warmonger and a actual murderer and an actual racist and a fucking treasonous cunt. But more so, and you know, I don't really care too much for Trump. I think he's kind of funny sometimes. I think he can be kind of real. He can say some funny shit. He can say things that you're not typically used to someone famous, for one, especially somebody that's a presidential candidate saying. So that's kind of funny. But I think it's even more funny, and I'm even more glad that Trump won, just to sit here and watch all these butthurt fucking Democratic liberal fucking pansy fucks with the soft vaginas, with the real soft vaginas that got 1 grain of sand in it and can't get it out. Them pussy ass motherfuckers. Boy, let me tell you something, man. This shit is fucking hilarious. Every morning I get on Facebook. It's kind of frustrating too, but it's funny. Every morning I get on Facebook, man. I wake up, I Facebook scroll, I fucking smoke my weed and shit like that. And it's just another liberal bitching. Just another fucking liberal bitching. Today, the post that I saw was something along the lines of, and I wish I remembered it verbatim, but it said something like, I'd rather have, call me crazy, but I'll accept, what's the word I was looking for? Corruption in politics over a racist president. Basically siding with Hillary, with a K, Hillary. Siding with Hillary by saying, oh, well, she's got a little corruption and, you know, all politicians are corrupt. We're used to that, so that's something I can deal with. I'll deal with corruption. However, we can't have a world leader being racist. And it's just fucking insane. Somebody replied in the comments, and it's so true. It can't, or they said racism's a deal breaker to me. And somebody replied and said, you know, it can't, what is that? It can't be a deal breaker if everyone has it in their hearts. And that's one thing that a lot of you guys might not want to fucking admit. And there might be some, because there's 7 billion people on this planet, so I don't think everybody's exactly fucking alike. But the majority of people have a minuscule amount of racism in their heart. Just a fucking little bit, whether you realize it or not. It might have came from your fucking mom, your dad, your fucking uncle, your grandma, your fucking whatever. But you have a very, 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 very little fucking tiny bit. And it might not be because you're actually racist, or it might not even necessarily be because you heard it from a family member who was racist. I honestly think it's just almost human nature. Not even human nature. I think it's society we're raised in. Even if you weren't raised or if you didn't hear racist comments, the fact that somebody's skin is different and they look different than you, we live in a society where we try to marginalize what's different. We try to demonize what's different. We try to justify mistreating what is different. And that's speciesism, and that's a whole nother video that has to do with veganism and shit. But it fucking transfers over to fucking humans as well. I'm 3.5 minutes in. I didn't mean this video to even be this long. But it's just fucking funny to me to see all these butthurt fucking liberals. And what's even more funny is, like this dude commented back to me and said something like, oh yeah, you just applied with your ad hominem attacks. And it's so funny, I'll probably screenshot the shit and throw it in this video. It's so funny. I was like, bro, you want to use your fucking logical fallacies and try to sound smart and try to reference, like, you know, argument tactics and things like this. So you try to sound smart, like you know what the fuck you're talking about. But at the end of the day, you're not woke. You don't know what the fuck's going on in this country. You actually went out and voted and believe in our fucking electoral system and shit. You're a fucking dumbass. Don't come at me told oh, you use ad hominems. Bitch, I don't fucking know you. Use an ad hominem and use whatever the fuck I want to use. You know, and try to come at me like what's funny is the next sentence that he wrote, the first comment wasn't very, you know, articulate. Then I replied, then he wants to come back and throw out the fucking logical fallacies around and shit and start trying to act all articulate. His next reply was just like, you could tell he's trying to sound smart. He wants to try to win an argument by acting like I'm a fucking dumbass and he's smart. Let me tell you something, bro. My IQ is extremely high. Okay, anybody watching this fucking channel, I might say fuck a lot, I might cuss, I might call people cunts, I might smoke weed, I might fucking wear my pants down below my fucking waist sometimes, I might got some ignorant friends, I might throw some gold in my fucking mouth, but that's because I like diversity. I like different shit. I like being able to spread out. I like different cultures, different people, okay? It has nothing to do with intelligence. And more so, I'd rather be a wolf in sheep's clothing than a fucking wolf. You understand me? I'd rather look like a fucking dumbass and know exactly what the fuck's going on and be smart as fuck than walk around here in a suit looking like I know what the fuck's going on and you can fucking swindle me and con me out of all my fucking money. Come on, man. And that's what you fucking liberal fucks are, man. And once again, I'm sorry, y'all can take this personally, you cannot take it personally. You watch my channel, you know what it is. It's fucking tough love. If you fucking are on either side of either political party, for one, you're not very awake to what's going on. But for two, I want you to think about this, okay? Even if, let's think for 1 second, these political parties are actually legit. There's legitimate parties, legitimate ideas, legitimate candidates, a legitimate voting process with a legitimate winner. No fucking bullshit, okay? Everything's legit. With that being said, these people that are die-hard liberals, die-hard conservatives, as an adult with critical thinking and probably with children or just some type of responsibility, you drive a car, you go to work, you have responsibility, you're a fucking adult now. How can you undeniably and unequivocally attach yourself to one set of ideals in one party? Because let me explain something to you, man. You yourself are not born a Republican. You're not born a Democrat. And what I mean by saying that is you're not going to be born with every single ideal that Republicans are supposed to have. You're not going to be born with every single ideal Democrats are supposed to have. More so, as the candidates differ, so do their values and their beliefs a little bit. They might be 51% fucking Republican, so they're going to run Republican and they're going to be supported by the Republican Party. However, 49% of their ideals and their thoughts and their fucking, you know, the way that they believe and what they're going to implement could be fucking Democratic or fall necessarily under neither. So it's just, people get so upset and they get so, what's the word? They get so sincere about things that are so wrong. They're sincere, but they're sincerely wrong. They're sincere, but they are sincerely wrong. I borrowed that from somebody, but that's some real shit. These motherfuckers are so serious and their heart's in it. And that's the one thing I can respect. They're passionate. They're passionate as fuck. Their heart's in it. They really fucking care. They really care. But they're dumb. They're fucking dumb. I'm not gonna be nice, okay? Nice doesn't fucking help, okay? It's called constructive criticism. Criticism for a reason. I want people to get better. I want people to wake the fuck up. I want these lies to stop. I'm not gonna sit here and coddle you and say, you know, you maybe should read some things. No, wake the fuck up. You're a dumb fuck. If you think Hillary was a good option, if you voted for Hillary, fuck you. You're a dumb fuck. If you went out and you think that Trump is a good option and you voted for Trump, fuck you, you're a dumb fuck. The only reason that you might not quite be a dumb fuck if you voted for Trump is because he actually was the lesser of the fucking two evils. Which at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not gonna vote for evil. I'm not gonna say, oh, there's two evils, I gotta pick one. No, the fuck you don't. And more so, like I said, I don't think that we actually elected this man, and I don't think that he's really has any fucking power and really does too much of shit. I think he's a fucking puppet. But that's a whole nother video. That's previous videos. Look that shit up. At the end of the day, we 8.5 minutes in. I'm cutting this video. I ain't mean for it to be this long. I am fucking ecstatic. I am laughing my ass off. I am so fucking happy that Trump won. Because for a few reasons. Number one, we get to laugh at these fucking liberals, and at least for the next couple weeks, if not the next 4 years, 8 years. So that's fucking hilarious. Because these motherfuckers are butthurt as shit. Number two, come on, man, the man's funny, yo. He might not be a very good talker, especially after Obama. Obama was a very fucking good talker. And I'll tell you one thing, I will miss that man. I will miss that man. He had charisma. However, Trump funny, man. Trump says some funny ass shit. He tried to be real. He tried to put people in their face. He tries to bring the shock and awe value. He tries to drop draws. Can't even talk, I just woke up. But I'm excited for those two reasons and a few more. I can't wait to see what the fuck's gonna happen, yo. Look, let me explain something to you, man. America's not gonna fucking crumble because we elected a certain person. All right, this country's been crumbling. The people that own this country, that really run this country, have a very extensive plan that's been in motion for a very long time. So with that being said, don't freak out, smoke you a motherfucking bowl, take a dab, do something, and enjoy the rest of your fucking day. We out. One more thing before I leave. To address the whole racist thing. Question, how the fuck can Trump be racist? When, once again, assuming everything's legitimate, he won the presidential election. When I think women are over 50% of this country alone. And they said that he's a misogynist and all this. And we have a lot of non-white, racist, Republican, KKK motherfuckers in this country. There's a lot of black people, a lot of Hispanic people, a lot of Asian people. So how in the fuck is Trump racist? Once again, when he's a billionaire and owns multiple businesses and has multiple people that work for him. I'm pretty sure all those people aren't right-wing white people. What about all these Hispanics for Trump parties that came up that voted for him? What about all these women for Trump parties? But he's a misogynist and a fucking racist. Last thing I'm gonna say, and we'll get out y'all's hair. You guys act like every time an election comes along, like you've never seen a fucking election before. The whole primary purpose during an election is to try to make your opponent look bad. So of course they're gonna do everything they can to try to make your fucking opponent look bad. That's what the fuck you're supposed to do. You're trying to win. And you motherfuckers actually believe, I think the shit came out, them girls that tried to say that Trump touched them and shit like that fucking 10, 20 years ago. Once again, it's fucking hilarious that this man's been a billionaire. You could have been got the money. You could have did, you know, he's not running. He's not going and hiding nowhere. The whole fucking world knows who he is. So if he actually touched you or raped you, you could have been went and taken care of this. But you wait until a few weeks before the election to come out and say some shit like this? And then the one bitch with the long hair, the heavyset bitch, I didn't do too much research in all this because I already know the fucking truth to a lot of this, and it's just the same fucking game, different pony every time. Same show, different pony every time. But to close up, the fucking fat bitch is actually friends with Hillary in real life. Personal friends. So the man's not fucking racist. He's not a fucking sexist. He ain't fucking raped nobody. It's all politics, man. It's all politics.